안녕하세요, 이영미입니다. 오늘 이영미의 Mlb 라이브는 LG 트윈스 팬들이라면 정말 반가워할 선수의 영상입니다. 바로 최근에 신시내티 레즈의 트리플 A팀인 루이빌 배츠와 계약을 맺고 다시 선수 생활을 이어가게 된 KC 켈리인데요. 켈리가 한국 시간으로 8월 12일 루이빌 배츠의 홈구장인 루이빌 슬러거 필드에서 열린 샬럿 나이츠와의 경기에 선발 투수로 등판했습니다. LG 유니폼이 아닌 루이빌 배츠의 유니폼을 입고 마운드에 오른 KC 켈리는 다소 긴장한 모습이었습니다. 켈리는 1회 샬럿 나이츠의 첫 타자인 델로아시에게 중전 안타를 허용하고 중견수의 실책까지 겹치면서 무사 2루 위기에 몰렸지만 실점 없이 1회를 마무리했습니다. 2회는 선두타자를오스카 콜라스를 중견수 뜬공으로 잡은 반면에 라파엘 우르테카를 볼넷으로 내보냅니다. 하지만 윌머 디포를 3루수 뜬공으로 마이클 차비스를 3루수 땅볼로 아웃시킨 후 이닝을 마쳤습니다. 켈리의 소속팀인 루이빌 배츠가 2회 에릭 곤잘레스의 솔로포로 선취점을 뽑은 가운데 3회 초 다시 마운드에 오른 켈리는 델로아시를 1루수 땅볼로 브라이언 라모스를 2루수 뜬공으로 잡은 다음 세 번째 타자인 에드가 쿠에로를 볼넷으로 내보냈으나 후속 타자 팀 엘코를 2루수 뜬공으로 잡고 실점 없이 이닝을 마무리했습니다. 이날 켈리의 아버지이자 루이빌 배츠의 감독인 팻 켈리는 켈리를 1대0으로 앞선 4회 교체했습니다. 팀 합류 후 첫 등판이라 선수 보호 차원에서의 결정이었습니다. 이날 켈리는 3이닝 52구 1피안타 3볼넷 무실점을 기록했고 최고 구속은 91마일 146.4km였습니다. 이날 야구장에서 눈에 띄었던 건 LG 유니폼을 입은 팬들이 경기를 앞둔 켈리를 응원하는 모습이었습니다. LG 팬들의 응원 모습은 TV 중계를 통해 비춰지기도 했는데요. 켈리는 경기 전후로 팬들을 만나 사인도 해주고 사진을 찍는 등 LG 팬들을 챙기며 반가움을 나타냈습니다.
사실 너무 지금까지 잘해왔어가지고 조금 아쉽기는 했는데 그래도 아직 충분한 미래가 있다고 생각해서 더 다른 곳에서도 잘 할 수 있을 거라 생각하고 있습니다. 켈리 선수 이적한다고 했을 때 사실 되게 눈물이 좀 났었고 지금도 조금 그런 상태인데 어디에서 어떤 생활을 하든지 정말 잘 됐으면 좋겠고 우리들 선발 경기 있으면 항상 보러 오도록 하겠습니다. 켈리 화이팅!
저희 아들이 학업 중이고
학기가 시작돼서 이제
저희 같이 여행도 할 거 온 거예요. 네. 이렇게 왔는데 이틀 후에 KC가
브리스빌에서 이제 경기한다고 발표가 나서
나고 기사를 보냈는데
이것도 급조했어요. 야 들어봐.
월마트에서 사서
아까 전에 그 KC 와이프분하고도 사진 찍지 않으셨어요?
네.
어떻게
먼저 알아보시고 너무 반갑게 와주신 거예요. 맨날 잠실에서 봤는데.
KC 켈리 화이팅!
오늘 영상은 손수빈 통신원이 루이빌 배츠 홈구장을 찾아 직접 취재를 했습니다. 어제는 켈리와 아버지 팻 켈리 감독이 기자들과 인터뷰를 갖는 시간도 마련됐는데요. 오늘 경기 전후 영상과 경기를 마친 켈리와의 인터뷰 그리고 어제 진행된 아버지와 아들이 한 팀에서 기자들을 상대로 인터뷰한 영상도 소개합니다.
I mean, it's great. This has been a fantastic year anyway, and then we've always kind of joked that before I retire, he'd have to come back from Korea and pitch for me, and it just happened to come to fruition this week, so it's been awesome.
Yeah, I would say it's a dream come true. You know, we've always, the coach that knows the most about me is him, and so to be able to play on his team and for him to manage me is once a lifetime experience. And so again, just so excited to be here and obviously to be on this team and to learn as much as I can and try to help this team win.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, obviously the 2000 wins was fantastic, and then to have him show up a couple weeks later, I mean, it just doesn't get any better. He's brought CJ in, his little 2-year-old boy, so my grandchild comes in the clubhouse every day, so I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Right, no, I mean, I'm so proud of him to get to 2000. You know, I think I was a part of some of those when I was younger, running around the field, and so it's just definitely a surreal moment to be able to actually be on the team and playing, because I'm so used to being in the dugout as a son and not being on the team. So to be able to go out there and help him win the game is going to be really awesome.
There was some talk the previous week. His agent had called me and thought that Cincinnati would be a good landing spot for him. And we talked about all the nuances of everything happening, and then didn't hear anything over the weekend. And then he was coming back from Korea. I think they were landing on a Thursday, and I got a call from his agent that they had gotten an offer from Cincinnati. So it was just a matter of him landing, getting back in the States, and making a decision. Because I think there were other clubs involved, so I think it worked out really well for us.
Honestly, it was just I had to be on waivers for 7 to 10 days in Korea, so during that time it was, maybe I get picked up by a team there, but also had to make sure that we had some options back in the States. And so, there's a couple teams that we were interested in, and I think when it just came down to it, the perfect place for me was going to be here, and for multiple reasons. Obviously, my dad being the manager, and obviously, working with Virgil, the pitching coach, is something that I really look forward to. And being with the Cincinnati Reds, it's been a part of my life. For the last 12, 15 years that he's been with them. So, it's definitely an honor to be able to be part of this organization.
Well, yeah, we'd almost have to. I'd come home in the wintertime, and if he wasn't playing Pop Warner football, he was playing travel baseball, and I would help out, but mainly just being a dad. I think the biggest year was when he signed in 2007. I was managing in the Gulf Coast League, and he was playing shortstop for the Red Sox affiliate. So we played against each other once a week, and that was very exciting. And then obviously in 2018, he was pitching for the Giants, and he made a start against us in Cincinnati. I was the bench coach there, so I've been on the other side, but now I have him in my dugout. Being a dad's tough. You obviously want your son to do well, and then being in the opponent's dugout, you want your team to do well. So those were tough opportunities. But I look back now, they're very fond memories.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be able to have this experience and to have him be my manager. But when you get on the field, it's still the same thing. It's still baseball. You still got to go out there and throw strikes. And I'm just excited to get back to playing. It's been about 3 weeks, so to get back into a game is going to be fun. And just trying to have fun and go out there and do what I do best. Yeah, I mean, I've grown so much. I mean, it's been 5.5 years. So when I first went over to Korea, I was pretty much fastball, curveball, and now I have a changeup and a slider and a cutter. And so, I mean, I think it's going to be fun to come back here after 5.5 years and see how it all plays out. Thankfully, when I was in Korea, I was able to play catch every day, was able to throw bullpens, at a facility or at a local high school in Korea. And so I was very thankful for the opportunity to do that. And, when I got back home, I think I was only home for 2 days. Went to the complex in Goodyear and played catch for a day, and then came here. So, thankfully there wasn't too many days where I didn't play catch, and so, I definitely feel like I'm healthy and in shape, and I'm just excited to go out there and pitch tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it's been so hard just because it's a bittersweet thing leaving Korea. I spent 5.5 years there, and we loved our time there and stuff like that. But to come back is obviously another special occasion that we're so happy to be here as a family, and obviously to continue my baseball career. It's just very blessed to have the opportunity to do this. And so, I think after Sunday we'll be able to sit back and really process the last 2 weeks and to be able to settle down a little bit. So, just trying to soak in every moment and just, really appreciate it all.
Not really. I mean, I've managed my other son. I managed him in winter ball. I think I have a pretty good feel for it. I mean, if anything, you're probably harder on your own son than you would be on your own players. But no, I mean, he's just one of the guys. But it's kind of fun to look over and recognize that face and realize that he hasn't been in the States for the last 6 years, and I've had to fly over to Korea to see him pitch, and now I get to see it live.
I don't think it's going to be hard for me. I mean, I've been around pretty much my whole life watching him manage, and so I've seen how he goes about his business every day. And when the game starts, it's we're serious and trying to win a ball game. So I don't think it would be hard for me to go from dad to manager, manager to dad, because I've used to that my whole life. So it's just fun to be on the same team and to be actually playing this time. I would say a little bit. I don't think I've grown up very much since then, but I think that hopefully I won't get too mad at him if he tries to take me out of the game or something like that. It's so cool. I mean, it's because now my son is almost 3 years old, and he's doing the things that I did when I was 3 years old, of being in his office and hanging out and just loving every minute of being at the ballpark. So it's a very cool moment for us, and just trying to soak in these moments as much as possible.
It's incredible. It's I go back to remembering him in Chattanooga when he was 4 and 5, and he'd be in uniform and helping the ground crew, and then hanging out in the clubhouse, and even to the point in Ottawa where he used to drive a little minivan around and deliver water to the umpires, and you couldn't even see his head. You just see his hand stick up through the roof. So it just brings back those memories. CJ, his son, has come in the clubhouse the last couple of nights. The first night I think we got beat, and it just reminded me of when I had my kids in the clubhouse. It takes away the sting of the loss, and you realize how much fun we really have. Well, we have a thing that started when he was 18 years old. He signed, and he was home that winter, and all his buddies were in school, and so I'd say, you want to go to breakfast or you want to go to lunch? And after about the third or fourth time, he had got a pretty substantial bonus from the Red Sox, and I said, when are you going to come off your hip? You got $3 million in the bank. And he goes, when I ask you to go to breakfast or lunch. So we've always had this standing thing. Whoever makes the invitation pays for the dinner.
So do you want to go to dinner after the game tomorrow?
I do. You're a fan?
Oh, it's just good to get back into a game. It's been about 3 weeks, so a little bit of anxiousness and nervousness, but it's just great to come out here and give the team a chance to win. Yeah, I did the best I could, working out at some facilities in Korea and some high schools. Just trying to keep my arm in shape, my body in shape to be able to come out here and pitch the way I know I can. And, so I'm excited to be able to do that. I think I was a little bit rusty. I threw more balls than strikes today, so usually I'm a strike thrower. So I think just next time out, just be more calm and trusting myself and throw more strikes. Yeah, no, it's so awesome to see him in the stands. And, I just love the support from the Lg community, and so yeah, I was able to say hi to them before the game and sign some autographs.
All right. Well, again, congratulations and good luck with the rest of your season.
감사합니다.
Bye.